Hey guys, SEO Dork here, and what you're looking at is Yahoo Axis. We're actually on my Yahoo Axis home screen, and this is a Yahoo Axis review. Now I'm going to go ahead and compare this to Google and Bing. Well, we'll just compare it to Google, but I'm going to show you what Axis is all about and how it has really revolutionized the search experience and is a significant departure from what we're used to as far as searching for things. So in comparison, what I have here is MSN already pre-populated in my search bar, and look at that, just beautiful. It's a visual representation of search. You get a snapshot of the website before you even click on it, which I think is really cool, and this is a significant departure from what we're used to with Google search, and really makes Google look outdated in how they present information. But there is a caveat. As you can see here, I have the description highlighted. Okay, now as an SEO consultant, our focus outside of the tag and keyword density is content description. We want to make sure that our content description can provide the user, some relevance. The user goes ahead and says, okay, this website is really what I'm looking for. Okay, so we use the description space of 160 characters to really help the user say, or conclude that this is the site that they're looking for, the information that they're looking for, that type of thing. Yahoo forgoes that opportunity and just really provides the visual snapshot with the title. As you can see here in these tabs here. Now, this is great for the casual internet user. I think it's phenomenal. This is great for the mobile user. It's phenomenal because, well, we want things readily available. We want to see things. We want, to make sure, well, we're not wasting our time. So, with the visual here, with the snapshot, users can get a better feel for what the site's about, which I think is pretty cool. Again, it's a significant departure from the meta description and description that we're used to seeing on Google and Bing, but I think it works. Again, for the casual user. Let's go ahead and we're going to go to search here. We're going to change this on over to images, and there you go. For the keyword MSN, we have all these images popping up, which I think is, again, is really cool. We go ahead and click on an image, and there you go. Ajax driven, I think it's sexy, I think it's cool. Is it a Google killer? It can be. Again, I think it can be. The user experience is really cool. We have to let the markets decide on how they want to engage the search industry, what type of user experience they want. I really think that Yahoo's setting themselves definitely separating themselves from the pack here with this type of experience. Again, this is more so for the mobile user. Again, as I said, it's available for iPhone and iPad, but what we're looking at is my home screen on my laptop. Let's dig into this some more. So, we have MSN. I'm going to hit enter. Going to actually change this to web. We're going to visit the website. Now, one thing I did notice is that the website rendering slows down just a little bit because, well, your browser now has to load this bar here. And as you can see, the bar is there for you whenever you want. No matter where you are on the internet or where you are in your search experience, this bar is readily available. And it's a simple overlay. Okay, again, we go ahead and we move over to the next search result, and we'll wait for the entire site to render. Again, because of this bar down on the bottom, it slows things down just a little bit, but it's all there, and I think that that's really cool. I think the presentation's absolutely sexy. I really do think it's a game changer. Honestly, I really do. Another cool thing about this is if we go to my home screen, one thing I need to mention is that this is a cloud-based program. What do I mean by this? Well, you can go on over to your iPhone and iPad and alter your favorites. As you can see, my favorites are already populated here. But if I go ahead and I make alterations to my favorite on my iPhone or my iPad or my Android device when it does come out, my favorites actually change when I log in on my laptop. Again, it's a personalized search experience, which I think that's super cool, and I think that's a leg up on Google. And outside of that, I think it's a much more simplified search experience, and I think that that's what Yahoo and Bing, and I think Google, I think that that is what their ultimate goal is, to simplify the search experience. And so this is all really cool, and let me show you how you can go ahead and populate your bookmarks. So I'm going to go ahead and let's just go to Web Pro News, one of my favorite sites on search engine optimization, and we're going to let it render. The bar pops up. I'm going to hit the start button here, and now I get to choose whether I want to save it in my favorites or I want to save it and read later. Just for the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to show you what happens when I select read later. So I select it, I hit my home button, and look at that. Already populated there. So whenever I come back to Yahoo Access and I want to catch up on something, or I said, I saved this website, it's already here, and I don't have to sift and sort through my bookmarks. I hate that. You go ahead and you bookmark a site, and it's created in this, list on the top right or left corner, and you got to sort through and make sure you're clicking on the right link, that type of thing. I think this presentation is much easier and, much more user-friendly. So this is pretty much it. This is Yahoo Access. I mean, it's not really much of a change with Yahoo's ranking algorithm, but it's definitely a change in the Yahoo search experience, which could, in fact, be a Google killer. Now, why would I say this? Well, with the recent Google Penguin update, a lot of webmasters and a lot of SEO consultants are sort of kind of pissed off, like, hey, you changed the game on us. What's going on? However, Yahoo and Bing has been relatively consistent in how they rank sites. And, as an SEO consultant, we have to stay on top of the trends there. And, most recently I heard someone say at the supermarket, Bing it instead of Google it. Wow, what a far cry, from what we were typically accustomed to. We would say, hey, just Google it. When I heard someone say, hey, Bing it, I was like, wow, Google is definitely losing their fan base here. And so for the mobile device, I think this is really, really going to change the game.